Hi everybody, Al Bernstein here for the Boxing Channel with our preview of the middleweight title match in which Gennady Golovkin defends his middleweight title against Curtis Stevens. Now these are two big punching middleweights who many believe will light up Madison Square Garden on Saturday, November 2nd with a show of fireworks. For Stevens, a Brownsville native who will have lots of fans in the arena rooting for him, this 28-year-old is 25-3 with 18 KOs. He comes in on a 4-fight win streak. The last time he lost was against Jesse Brinkley. That was up at 168 pounds, and he lost a unanimous decision against Brinkley. But he comes in off a first-round knockout win over Saul Roman, and he is a big power puncher who has vowed in the build-up to this fight that he is going to hurt Golovkin before the big punching Golovkin can hurt him. As for Gennady Golovkin, the WBA champ at age 31 is 27-0 with 24 knockouts. In fact, he's knocked out his last 13 opponents. And in his last fight, he destroyed Tony Macklin in 3 rounds. It was a brilliant performance. With all that, let's take a look at the keys to victory. Stevens, when he comes in, had better use some head movement so he makes sure he doesn't get hit with those big shots that Golovkin will be throwing at him. And a little side-to-side movement, I think, is important. Stevens is certainly not a fancy boxer, but if you stand right in front of Golovkin in his wheelhouse, bad things happen. Stevens has power in the left hook, and it's a punch that can be landed against Golovkin. Golovkin has sailed through his fights and not really been hit, some people believe, by a big puncher like Stevens, and so perhaps there will be a chance for Stevens to test the chin of Golovkin, and if he does it, it'll be with the left hook. As for Gennady Golovkin, I don't think he needs to rush. Early in this fight, no need to take a lot of chances where maybe the power of Stevens is present and he might get hit with something that could change this fight. And he is a very methodical fighter who goes about his business in a very careful way, but devastating way for the most part. He needs to land the right to the body. Stevens is open for that punch, and his body punching is tremendous. He knocked Tony Macklin down and really knocked him out with body work during the course of their last fight. And the right hand to the head is a good punch. Stevens can be hit with that punch, and then Golovkin's not trading left hooks with Stevens. So the right to the head, which Golovkin throws very well, would also be a big weapon for him. This fight has engendered a lot of comment on Twitter, social media, and through the mainstream media as well, in terms of Stevens being very bombastic about what he'll do to Gennady Golovkin. Golovkin, of course, is seen as this destroyer in the middleweight division, and some would point out, and probably accurately, that he's yet to face a fighter, maybe an A-level fighter like himself. Now, the question is Curtis Stevens that fighter? He's lost 3 times in his career. As I mentioned, lost to Jesse Brinkley in 2012. That was up at the 168-pound division, though. So we'll see if he can function as well as he says against Gennady Golovkin in Madison Square Garden. We will have full coverage of this fight on the Boxing Channel, so stay with us as we bring it to you.